You know, I just want to suggest something to you. If you don't subscribe to my magazine, you can find it in some stores. I know Publix up here carries it, and I don't know who else, but it's like 16. It's been on sale for like 16.95 for a year's subscription, and I would highly, highly recommend that would be a brilliant way to spend $17 because you'll get so much use out of it. And this recipe that I'm going to share now was in one of the issues of Cooking with Paula Deen magazine. And you're talking about a beautiful, delicious, easy dish. And I'll even show you the picture of what it's going to look like when we're through with it. So good. All right, so in a cast iron pan, and I'm not trying to peddle anything, but I am just so proud of the latest edition of my cookware. I now have a cast iron enamel clad, no stick on the inside. I just love it. I'm so proud of it. I don't know if it's in our stores yet. Does anybody know? It is. It is in the stores. And it's you'll think it's another brand when you see it. It's really, really good. Okay, I'm going to put a tablespoon of butter in there. And I'm going to throw in a small chopped onion. And I'm going to let that cook for 5 or 6 minutes until it's kind of soft. And then I'm going to add some garlic. But you know, garlic will burn. It will burn. So I might put that in there a little towards the end of the onion cooking. Okay, so that's got just enough butter in there. And we got some chicken stock. We've got some lemon juice. We've got some capers. We've got peeled and deveined shrimp. And I have a little bit of wine. And I have a half a box of angel hair pasta. And I think one thing attractive about this recipe is we're not going to have to boil a pot of hot water to cook our angel hair because it's just going to cook naturally from the heat of our ingredients in our pot. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and throw in our garlic. And I will keep a close eye on that because, like I said, garlic can burn so quick. Okay, our onions and our garlic are just like perfect. And I've watched over that garlic so it has not gotten brown or singed at all. So I'm going to add our chicken stock, our lemon juice, and our white wine. I'm going to bring this, let it come back to a boil, and I'm going to let it reduce by half. So that may take 10 minutes, maybe 15, depending on how fast I'm cooking it. So I am going to turn it up because I had cut it on low because I didn't want to burn our garlic. So we're getting very close to the end of this dish. All right, I've been walking around waiting for our chicken stock and our white wine to reduce down to about half what we started with. And so I think it's about there. So the next thing I'm going to do, no letters, y'all. Don't write me any letters saying, Paula, you're trying to kill us. No, I'm not trying to kill you. But shrimp and pasta, you put those two together, and they call for butter. So I'm putting 1 cup of butter into our pot, and I'm going to stir that until it's melted. Occasionally, I'm going to stir it. And then I've got my half a box of angel hair pasta. But after our butter melts, I'm going to add our shrimp and our capers, and I'm going to let that cook for about 1 minute. And then I'm going to put my pasta in the pot, and I'm going to cook it maybe for 6, 7, 8 minutes, something like that, until I think the pasta is done to my liking. I don't like pasta al dente, so I like it Georgia way, soft pasta. Turning the heat up a little bit. I'm going to go in with our 2 tablespoons of capers. And y'all notice I have not put any salt in this dish because capers contain a lot of salt, and so does butter. I don't use unsalted butter. I always use salted butter, even in my baking, because I like the savory with the sweet. So to me, that's what makes my pound cake so good, is because I put salt in them. All right, so we're going to cook this for about 1 minute. Let those shrimp get a little head start. And then I'm going to put in our pasta. All right, our pasta has come back to a low boil. I'm just going to snap our pasta in 2. I want to make sure that gets down in all of our liquid. It didn't do too bad, did it, Eddie? Okay, now we're going to put the lid on this, and we're going to cook it, like I said, another 6 to 8 minutes, stirring it occasionally. I'm going to turn the heat down some because I did have the fire roaring. And this is going to be ready to eat in no time. I'm just going to put a little bit of cheese on that. I love just buttery pasta. Now, y'all find that one hard to believe too, but I do. So do my grandchildren. I'm kind of with them on that. This dish has got no salt and no pepper. So please don't be tempted to add any because you will have it too salty. The ingredients in there are plenty. It has plenty of salt in those. This is good enough for company, y'all. So, like I said, if you don't have a subscription to Cooking with Paula Deen magazine, I totally recommend it. It's $16.95 for a year's worth of enjoyment and recipes that you can keep in your file forever. It's really worth it. So check it out. If not, you can go online and go on my Facebook and go on YouTube and find what you're looking for. But I do recommend the magazine. Love and best dishes, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.